Hello Gemini, welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Amira. This is Monachopsis Soul Healing, okay? This is going to be your weekly reflection. So we'll tap into what occurred for you this past week. Alright, timing is fluid. Okay, I feel the need to say that. I don't usually, but here we are. So keep that in mind. It may not be as, specific as everything that occurred throughout your week, because this is a general reading. All right, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, you can book with me on my website. That's down in the description box. Gemini. That ramble is like too much for me. Speaking of rambling though, as I was doing your pre-shuffle, I started choking, which is like, yeah. So I don't know what that's about. If there's been some throat chakra issues, maybe someone is actually sick or has a sore throat, or doesn't have to be actual choking though. It's just to do with the throat chakra, so something to do with communication. Maybe you guys have been talking a lot, or you talked a lot this past week, or there's something that you need to say. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Okay, there's something that you need to say. There's a need to be direct about how you feel, or what you want, or what your expectations are. All right, you don't need to beat around the bush. Yeah, the Hanged One. I feel like you guys have received some kind of inner wisdom, inner clarity, but it's either not coming out or someone viewed it as harsh. Okay. The other part of your during your pre-shuffle, if you will, I was hearing that song Surf, okay, by Xavier Omar. So I looked at the lyrics and all right, I'm hearing ain't nothing to it but to do it, which is, I guess, an explanation as well for what the song is. I mean, the song is just about like sex, okay, about having sex with someone. So I don't know how those two things correlate, what happened during this week for you, but that's what I was getting thus far. So let's get into the tarot. Thank you guys for being here, clicking on this video. Don't forget to like it and subscribe. This card wants to come out as well. All right, you have the Knight of Wands. All right, yeah, a little frisky. Yeah, and the Five of Wands. So a good time, it looks like you had. I feel like it wasn't something like stable for a lot of you, or like something consistent. It was just like a fling kind of thing, or maybe this is like someone who you consistently have a fling with. I don't know what you guys are doing. You know what you're doing, right? This Knight of Wands, though, it's the fastest moving knight. There's a lot of passion here. There's a lot of desire, a lot of attraction. I feel like someone's really self-conscious about their body, specifically their midsection. All right, like something has changed, or they want it to change. I also feel like this is somebody who, so it could be a fire sign here. All right. Nine of Swords, yeah. All right, so someone is self-conscious about their appearance, their body, or how they come off, or something like this. All right, this may be why they lead with sex, or excuse me, somebody may also be hesitant to engage in that way because of, yeah, it has to do with sex or intimacy. All right, like being physically vulnerable, not just vulnerability alone, but being physically vulnerable. All right, somebody's self-conscious about that, but specifically the midsection. But I feel like this person, like, it's like Leo energy of someone who, I I mean, really any fire sign, honestly. Knight of Wands is Sag, but someone who like makes up for it in other ways. Like maybe they have hair that is colored in a very flamboyant way, or the way that they speak and the way that they enter into a room, or what they wear. It's like they make up for it in another area so that people don't see their how self-conscious they are. Now this could be you, okay, Gemini, I don't know. This could be you as well, but let's see what else. Here's, yeah, this is your energy, this Nine of Swords. All right, what else? What's going on here? I feel a force, a push, a pull. I don't know the words. So yeah, so someone is irresistible, or I feel like there's regret here though, or guilt. All right, there's some kind of guilt here. Let's tap into that first. There is some kind of guilt that, as it pertains to something that occurred this past week. You know, maybe a sexual encounter, or yeah, okay, desire. All right, the Three of Pentacles, yeah. So there could be some dishonesty. I'm hearing dissatisfaction as well. Interesting. Someone feels like they didn't receive what was promised to them. All right, but the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles, we all know, can be a situation, like I said, where there's another person involved, where they don't belong. Three's a crowd kind of situation. I mean, maybe it was a three and not a crowd. I don't know what y'all got into this past week, okay? I don't know. All I'm saying is, all right, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's some guilt over this, all right? There may have been some disrespect. Someone feels disrespected, all right? Or feeling guilty for the way that they acted. You even see in this particular Three of Pentacles, this woman is nude, okay? Posing as a nude model, very unapologetic, if you will, about her body, or at least it seems that way. So I feel like that really, like, that's the misconception. All right, there's some kind of misconception as it pertains to that. But there's guilt attached to whatever someone did with their body, or showed their body, or something like this. Very interesting. All right, let's get one more, and then we'll see what the lesson was. Yeah, maybe somebody needs to come clean. Yeah, the Hanged One again. Four of Pentacles, yeah. It seems like perhaps someone is feeling an urge or a pull to come clean about something. Wow, the Empress. All right. I feel like there's some shame here as well. Okay. I mean, the Empress in her low vibration is somebody who has sex without love, right? It could be someone who does not know and understand their value. All right, so there may be something like this here. Let's look at the lesson. I'm hearing Pop-Tarts. Okay, very random. Okay, there's two. You have the Hierophant and the King of Swords. Yeah, we saw the Queen of Swords, right, come out earlier. This is a very official energy as well. There may be some consequences here, or someone is anticipating consequences. I definitely feel like there's guilt for something that occurred. All right, maybe something happened out of nowhere. I mean, the Knight of Wands is a very spontaneous act on a whim, because I feel, because I see, because I want. Right? It's not really the kind of person who thinks something through, or considers the consequences. This is more of a like, I'm gonna act, I'm gonna go after because I feel kind of thing, and especially specifically feel through the sacral chakra. All right, something that will make me to feel good, right? Sacral chakra rules sexuality, deep desires, deep emotions, things of that sort. But there's some kind of guilt that's attached to that. I do feel like someone is anticipating consequences, negative consequences in particular, but the Hierophant is a lesson to be learned, just like this Three of Pentacles is. All right, so there's a necessary lesson here in decision making and focusing on the facts, in being articulate, again, speaking your truth, saying what you need to say, getting something off your chest, or even standing up for yourself. All right, if like the roles are reversed and this is something that happened to you or occurred around you, right? The King of Swords is somebody who will say, that's not for me. I know my value. I know my worth. I'm not going to put up with this kind of thing. The King and the Queen of Swords, they're like the cutoff couple, okay? It's like, I don't, your emotions are one thing. I'm sorry that you feel guilty, but like, this is my line. This is where the boundary ends for me, or begins, whatever you want to call it. All right. But the Hierophant is it's someone who does the right thing, right, based upon what they've learned and learning a present lesson. I'm also hearing duty, so someone feels like it's their duty, okay, or they feel called, or because this can also speak to social pressure as well, feeling pressured to do the right thing. I feel like it's difficult though. All right, that's what I have for you guys. I'm gonna leave it there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.